Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your March 2020 Intuitive Energy Forecast. My name is Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I appreciate you. I can be found on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Wisdom of the Heart, and my website is simply lisalyle.com. So, Gemini, thank you so much for being here, and I hope February saw you really embracing self-care practices and being good to yourself. Your ruling planet, Mercury, is still retrograde in the sign of Pisces, moving back into Aquarius and then moving back direct back through Pisces. So this is still an opportunity for you, Gemini, to really get in touch with what's not working. Get in touch what is calling to be released and let go of at this time in your life. And then you have, we all have a Virgo full moon coming up on the 9th and 10th of March. And Virgo is, your Mercury is also Virgo's ruling planet. So this is speaking about that need to clear clutter, like take care of your responsibilities, take care of your emotional, mental, and spiritual health, and your physical health, obviously. But continue to be good to yourself. It's funny, I've got this itch all of a sudden. So do you feel like, what I'm guided to say to you right now, Gemini, do you feel like you have an itch you can't scratch? Because you can. It's possible for you to scratch it, and so then it's no longer bothering you or distracting you is what I'm hearing. So have you been distracted? And Gemini can get very distracted either by their thoughts, mostly by their thoughts. And that's that mercurial energy, right? It's like very linear is what I'm hearing. It's very oh my gosh, what's that saying? It's something like many ways to Sunday or something. It's just like it can go over and rehash. And so I do feel like there's still a call for you early in March to take care of what needs to be taken care of in your life. And I feel like February, you were able to begin to make a start, right? To take responsibility for how you feel and to take responsibility for how your space feels. And very good. And keep going with that. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Take heart, noticing that what you're doing is supporting you. The card that came from the Magdalene sisterhood for you here is the Gaia card. Gaia, Mother Earth. And the trees are really speaking to me of, the roots, because we see the beautiful growth above the ground and we don't see the roots, the foundational system that supports this growth. And I'm feeling that it's like what this card is showing to you, Gemini, is that by taking care of the foundations, the roots, the homestead, the home front, there is tremendous growth and the sun is shining on you. And so I feel like for March, for you, Gemini, as the month goes on, it's just this, once the first half of the month is behind us, I feel like there's this picking up, this energetic uplifting within you and your whole, your energy field, your experience, how you're feeling about life, how you're, the things that you're doing that support you. This does speak of healing. And, going to Mother Earth when you may be feeling overwhelmed or when you may be feeling a wave of emotion coming through, go to Mother Earth and allow Mother Earth to support the healing taking place within you and your experience. Sunshine, 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 lots of sunshine. And trees, of course. It's incredibly windy here today, and the trees are always speaking to us, and particularly when the wind is blowing through them. What are the trees speaking and saying to you at this time? So let's just tune into the energy of the dragons here. And you got the pure white dragon from Orion. This is really speaking to me, and I just want to go like this over, it is the purity of your heart that intended to guide and motivate this experience here on Mother Earth. And so I feel like March, again, like I feel like you've already started to begin to make some changes, and you're starting to feel a lightening in your experience, a lightening. I hope that makes sense. And as March goes on, and particularly around, mid-March, I feel like there's this uplifting. It's like, yes, it's like reestablish connection with your beautiful heart space. And it is the purity of your heart that wants to guide this experience. It's the purity and innocence of living in joy. And that doesn't mean you're ignorant or unaware of what is going on in the world, what is taking place outside your physical form. This is about an honoring of the experience and just taking responsibility for your heart and how you are allowing your heart to guide this experience. And are you trusting of this? And, I'm seeing here, laying on the earth. I mean, March, it may be difficult to do depending on where in the world you are, Gemini. But laying on the earth and looking up at the night sky, looking at the stars, breathing into your connection to that which you see in the night sky, and like just being mind blown, heart blown wide open at the expansiveness of the universe. We only see a small part from our perspective here on Earth. And yet when we gaze at the night sky, it's like we can begin to see just how, I want to say how brilliant our human expression is, how brilliant our soul's essence is, and how we are all fractals of original source light. It says, the message from this dragon says, transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom of the heart. That's my handle on social media. That's what my guides said to me many years ago, was to be the, brand, or, just who I am here to be, what I'm here to share, the wisdom of the heart. And we each have that wisdom within us. It's like, what I'm hearing is like, you are an untapped well. There's so much. The mind clutter, though, can delay the tapping into the well. And I feel March for you, Gemini, is about tapping into the well and springing forth that beautiful soul's essence that you are. Process what you know. This is key, processing, because we're all like, love and light, and everything's love. We're so supported by the universe. Oh my gosh, all these upgrades, downloads, whatever. Then we think it to death. We don't experience it. We don't process it. We don't integrate. We don't release. So how can we integrate? We don't rest. And integration is, Mother Earth is a key support through our process of integration, bringing down the light that's offered to us. My nose is going crazy right now. Bringing down what is being offered to us, grounding to Mother Earth, connecting our soul's essence to Mother Earth, and expanding through that connection, releasing and expanding, releasing and opening through that connection. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. And, Mercury, honesty, integrity. I always feel Archangel Michael strongly with the Mercury energy. It's about speaking our truth, and not everything that we have spoken has been our truth. And what I'm hearing is the continual inner dialogue, the continual inner narrative is often untruthful. And so this is, you have the ability to free your mind. Look at this. The chakra that's, really getting hit for you this month. We're talking about truth. This is the throat chakra. Bluth, what is your truth? What's your soul song? What is the song that you came here to sing? Allowing yourself, this is a number 32, so it's that 5 vibration. Things are changing. When I was saying my nose was itchy here, ears, nose, and throat, all connected. My throat feels like it has like a little something right here that just wants to break free. So whether it's through sound, actually I'm feeling to do 3 ohms with you, Gemini. So let's just do that. You can either listen and just receive the support that's here for you. You can participate along with me, or you can do it on your own after this video. I just feel strongly guided to chant Om 3 times just to see if we can clear what's going on here. So nice deep breath. Slight clearing. There's still, it's moved. It's hasn't quite released. So although I feel that if you are to continue to Om in your own space, and maybe it's not Om, maybe you just want to make another sound, you're going to support the opening up of this space, because this speaks about vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. And what I was hearing and feeling when I was Oming was that you're very good at telling yourself stories. And perhaps you're a very good storyteller with other people and in your work and just in your life in general. You're a great storyteller. People love to hear you talk. I'm being guided to say, how's the self-talk? What are the stories you're telling yourself? And are you supporting your individuality and your unique expression? Or are you, resisting the call to allow your voice to be heard? This is the self-expression card. Is what you are presenting an accurate representation of who you are? And only you will know that for certain. And it's up to you to, process that information, that truth that you know or not, right? This I feel going forward on our journey. 2 cards fell out here for you. I feel that going forward on our journey, we're going to spend less time revisiting there. Actually, much clearer. That's good. It feels like going forward, we're going to be spending less time revisiting things, rehashing things. It's like this is about going forward. It's not going back. I mean, for some, there is a need to honor what's back there, to release what's back there in order for the forward momentum. For others, it's just about moving forward now from the heart, from your truth. Speaking and sharing your truth, expressing yourself as only you can do, as you came to. And so the cards that fell out for you are from the it's support and love from your ancestors and loved ones in spirit. And you got, I had only seen this, the stone people, which I love. I'm surrounded by them here. And the offering, the altar, the honoring card. And I feel, and this stone people is knowing. So I feel like, I was saying being outside in nature, I feel like walks and connecting with the elemental, the trees and the stones, which are my favorite people, the standing people and the stone people. I love them, love them, love them. And they speak to me. They speak right to my heart. And they support this knowing that I can't logically explain how I know or why I know. It's just that I know absolute, that, the absolute truth. We are universal source. We are always connected to source. We are multidimensional beings of life who came to Mother Earth to have a healing experience where we made changes, we moved through healing, getting to the place where we are confident in our self-expression. And when we express ourselves, we are doing so with integrity. Creating an altar for yourselves this month. And, as I mentioned, it felt like you had really taken some action and put some effort into making some changes in your home last month. And you're going to be continuing to do that through March. And one of the changes that your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit would like to see is a space of honoring. So this can be for honoring them and your connection, or it can just be for honoring your soul's eternal essence, your, the spiritual nature of who you are. Altars are beautiful and they can have a variety of things on them. Some people like to have water, a candle, plants, crystals. And with the stone people here, I do feel that a big component of your altar space are crystals and stones. So, crystals are stones, right? And I have, when I look around, I have crystals over here and I have stones over here, which is really what I want to reach for. So I'm going to just go and reach here. But here are just a few of the stones that stone people I have connected with recently. Look at how gorgeous that is. All kinds of like faces in there. Look at that. Feels like feline energy in there. Feels angelic. I'm feeling like butterfly in there as well. And then we have these beautiful hag stones, which I find all the time. I gotta figure out some way to share them with others. And but hag stones, you are protected on this journey. And then this beauty, I just love the coloring on it. It's kind of like an orangey pink. And it kind of looked like a little footprint, kind of, sort of. So connecting with them and maybe incorporating stones onto your altar, crystals onto your altar. Because you do have, as we all do, you have a strong connection to the spirit realms, and it's really that connection strengthens through your acknowledgement of it and your honoring of it. So honor yourself and watch the wisdom flow through you, and listen to the wisdom. Trust the wisdom that's flowing through you. So next we have, and there's two here for you. That one can't. So next we have love and support from our animal friends for you, Gemini. And the first one I see is this buffalo. Strong, stable, secure, confident in the fact that he's a buffalo, right? And he doesn't try to be anything other than a buffalo. And in his confidence, in his strength, in his, through his connection to the earth, I'm really drawn to all of this pink around. This is like what this is showing me right now. It's like the love of spirit is supporting you in being strong and confident like the buffalo. I mean, you're not a buffalo. I get it. Yet, a buffalo is very commands respect. And it feels like the buffalo really respects himself and knows his worth. And this is his message for you. Like, know that you're worthy and deserving of love. Know that you're worthy of a space of honoring in your home. Know that know that you are intimately connected to source. And earth is your home. Even though you may lay and gaze at the stars at night, earth is your home. You came for this earth experience. So, buckle up, Buttercup. It's 1:11 here now as I record. Buckle up, Buttercup, and enjoy the rise. Because you are supported by your eternal soul and the energy of your eternal beloved. Swan always connects me with the energy of twin flame. And for many twin flame partnerships, unions, they're happening between the realms, heaven and earth. I would venture to say with confidence that most twin flame unions are with one in spirit and one here manifest in form. And I would also venture to say that it is a unique and rare experience for two true twins to be connected in the physical form. And if they are, they certainly know that twin flame relationships are not, a cakewalk or a skip through the daisies. And we can talk about those another time, because I do have intimate experience with such relationships, false twin as well as true twin. The swan is also speaking to me, Gemini, about you're still very much in this place, and that's that twin energy, still very much in this space where, you are experiencing the polarities. You're seeing the polarities. And what I'm guided to say is, because this is really just one swan here, although, and it's what I'm feeling, it's a reflection. So anything that you are experiencing or witnessing with your physical eyes is offering you a reflection of some aspect of yourself. Now, we don't have to get too hung up on that. And, again, it's going forward it feels like a no nonsense, no bullshit. Like, we're not getting into any controversy. We don't really have the desire to debate things. Truth is what truth is, and our knowing is what our knowing is, and it's inclusive, and it's all encompassing, and it flows from universal source, cosmic source. And it's about us bringing that, allowing that into our experience so that we can experience this, I want to say, divine reunion within. Because we've never been disconnected from source. We've never been disconnected from our soul. And we've never been disconnected from our ancestors, our twin soul. These connections have always been there. Our guardian angels, our angels, it's always been there. And we came to earth to unify through the polarized experience of being human. I hope that makes sense for you, Gemini. I'm going to read the guidebook messages because that is what I've been doing for these animal cards. So buffalo is of the earth, obviously. Grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. Because when we know the truth of who we are, the reality is we came here for a certain experience. We came to earth. We chose to come down to Mother Earth. Come down to Mother Earth so that we can rise. So that we can rise and share our soul shine with others. So that we can rise and share our humanity with others. And share our experience of transforming and transcending our own pain path, so that we could be a beacon of light and unconditional love, confident in who we each are as one with source, as above, so below. As within, so without. As the consciousness, so the soul. I don't know. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise towards the heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. It sure is. When in balance, trusting and pure presence. When out of balance, restless, lacks gratitude. To bring into balance, prayer and gratitude. Or it says prayer and bhakti. I believe that that is gratitude. So being grateful for who you are and what you are and all that you have experienced thus far. And then we go to Swan, which is water, of the water element. And here's Swan's message for you, Gemini. Effortless creativity, sensitive, mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. When in balance, swan energy is infinite creative power. When out of balance, it's agitated, snippy, and lacking vision. To bring into balance, solo time and writing. Woo! Gemini, I trust that you have felt loved and supported through our connection today, whenever that may be. I wish you an abundantly peaceful and introspective, reflective month of March. You can do this, and whatever your heart is calling you to do, trust this space. Write it out. Get creative about how you navigate the energies that we are experiencing on Mother Earth at this time. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video, write a comment below, and hit the subscribe button. I am planning a giveaway when this space reaches 1,000 subscribers, and I can only do that with your support. And so for that, I am eternally grateful. Thanks so much for being here, Gemini. Have a great March, and we'll see you again in April. Take good care of yourself.